Here we've got a helicopter, so we've got two different aircraft and a boat down there. Right, do you want to take him around this jungle treehouse nonsense?
Sure. I wanted to build kind of a tree fort, not really a tree house. It's sort of like a small village with multiple homes in it. So if you climb up this ladder right here, and take a right, it's a person's home. You'll see a lot of the carpet with the brown and green to kind of wrap up that nature feel. And yeah, there's a few stuff around like a bed and anvil and just basic necessities in Minecraft. If you go down
Yeah.
through here, this is the dining room. And one other thing, every single house I tried to do around here, I always want to put glass around the house so you can get a good view of everything. I even do that with some of my survival worlds so I can see what monsters are out there so I can always be prepared. So this is sort of like my own design from a long time with this building. And over here behind the tree is this small, ridiculously small kitchen. And there's a downstairs here which opens up to the everything and to the outside, which is really nice. It's not hallways or somewhere cramped. It's very open as a tree house should be. If you take a right over here, it's another person's house, but I want to do the design of the chests floating or on the walls. So it can kind of give more room, but it also gives the kind of uniqueness to the house itself.
Okay, and this is one of my favorite rooms.
You want to show
You
the
want to show
art?
him this one?
This this is the kind of crappy piece of art that some rich Frenchmen would make, and it's cost $1 million, even though everybody knows it's crap. They say it cost $1 million. It's brilliant. It's not. It's a piece of crap. Stop sucking up.
I built this little thing. I just imagined it to be made of real marble, but the fact that it's basically cut out perfect squares looks, out of like a cuboid block of marble. Just it was hilarious that idea to me. So yeah, I just and then the rest of this is all just random paintings and stuff. But yeah,
Yeah.
me and Villain always chuckle about this little item in the middle. On to the next one. This is one that I built actually.
Yeah.
Uh, so I take a little tour. Green and brown. I love the checkered carpet thing going on there. Beds,
By
pretty
the way, this
simple.
is the only bedroom in the entire house, and it's underneath the stairs. He is a
Yep.
ridiculous Harry Potter fan. I can't even describe it.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry about that.
That's the only bedroom in the entire house is underneath the stairs. Here's the bathroom, which I
And that,
wanted
that
to be
that's
the
what made me laugh. The fact that the bathroom's upstairs, fair enough, but that's the only room upstairs.
so
and
you have to go upstairs every time you have to piss.
yeah, this is the landing, and then this is the sort of porch area, and then you've got a bedroom. So you've literally it's the weirdest house. Yeah,
And over
and then one
here,
of the last. Do you want to open a door
yep,
each? I'll open the left.
yep. Over here
Yeah,
is the
this is.
armory.
You love this room, don't you?
Yes, it's one of my favorite rooms. I have a bunch of bones and arrows. I think it's, yeah, wooden. I have wooden tools to, because I don't want to put like diamond in there because this is a tree house. I wanted to make it kind of involved with the whole entire theme of the project.
Mm-hmm.
And I always want to build a side ramp over here and sort of make like a playground for this empty tree right here, like a swing and everything. But I never really got to it. It just didn't look right. I thought it was a done project. And if we go to the top, as you can see, the stairs still go up and up. And goes to this little tiny hideout for at the very top, kind of like an eagle's nest to look out. Before we put the treehouse here, we had a house that constantly burned down, which was such a shame because it was such a unique design to it. It had like that modern
Hmm.
but old classic style house to it. It was just so cool. And it was a shame that it
Hmm.
kept getting burned down for no reason. I even
It's because
tried
it
to
had there was a reason. Basically, it had the small fireplace at the top of the house, and because it wasn't well protected and the whole house was made of wood, whenever fire spreads were turned on, that would burn down, and my spa in my mansion as well would burn down along with it. So we had to rebuild both of them every time, and the guy who built neither of us built the house, so it was like, you know, we had to get the guy in to build it again once, and then he refused to after that because it burned down so many times. And we attempted to rebuild it the best we could, but we just couldn't do
and
it.
and we tried to
It was just
fix it.
such a distinct way it was.
And we tried to I
Mm.
even tried to fix it with the fireplace because he had fire up against wood. So if you replace that wood with cobblestone, then it kind of shows on the back side of the house. So I just covered that up with wood and put it on the other side of the house to make it symmetrical. And I don't know how it still burned down. It was all around cobblestone. And it still burned down. It baffles me.
So this is a modern, fairly modern house. I'm not quite sure. This is built by the same person who built that big sort of blue and white bedroom I made the sliding doors for. This is my guest bedroom in here. Well, it's very custom made to me. And light switches on the roof, black wall blocks to, you know, simulate TV, and then bookshelves up here, which I quite like. Um, and then a double bed, which is four poster with purple wall. And purple, as some of you should know, it's my favourite colour.
Which is so weird. You would have to do some parkour weird crap to get to the books in that corner right there.
Yeah, you would actually,
I can't even do it.
or just knock on White's door and ask for a set of ladders. But yeah, there's a load of lights just littered all around here. What's cool about this one is that you can turn the lever and it'll open the doors at the same time as turn off and on the lights, which is pretty cool. This is something that she really likes to go for, rainbow carpet. She likes rainbows. Um, Fairly simple looking, but very effective.
There's a
Light blue bed.
there's
This
also a
is one of her
dog
dogs.
with its face inside of the bed. It's a very talented dog. You don't see that every day.
Very talented. Yeah, he can walk through beds. It's pretty awesome. So a nice little sort of closet area with some armor stands and blah blah blah. Massive light here, just a
Yeah.
load of glowstone. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, so that's that. This is the rear, the back garden or backyard to you Americans. A load of very very tall trees and sort of side garden here. I mean, it is a mansion, so it's expected to, you know, have massive gardens or water features and things like that. I love these things. She built
Yeah.
them. They're just really, really cool. Really cool stuff. And then she asked me to build a helicopter in the front, on the front lawn for some reason. So I built one of these. This is again a YouTube tutorial, but I didn't realize. Sorry, but I couldn't remember whose this was. So basically, it's a Doofen. It's a search and rescue helicopter, and it was red stained clay that that was in the video. But I like the idea of light blue and oh, this is Cyan actually. Cyan Helicopter. So
Yeah, this
yeah,
is one of my favorite helicopters out of the many, many out of this map because, well, I don't
there's
know
quite a
why.
few.
I guess, yeah, there's a lot. It's more of a luxury helicopter, it looks like to me, than a rescue helicopter.
Let's crack on and get stuck right in with the Rising Sun headquarters. This was all
Yeah,
Villain's idea. He built pretty much all of it himself, apart from the helicopter. Again, that was me. Um, but he came up with the whole idea, and these are his own design with the flags as well. Um, so let's go from top from yeah. Well, let's go from top to bottom.
okay.
This is a
S-
massive cannon. Talk
Which,
about this.
which, this was inspired by the game Battlefield 1, which took place in World War One. I really like the cannons that they had. They usually had two barrels, but we had to kind of deal with Minecraft. I really like the design, like that igloo look. It uh, kind of gives it the nice texture to it, and also it's actually a functioning cannon, but I actually had to use arrows. I couldn't use fire or anything. Here, how about I fire and you take a look what that
Yep.
looks like from the barrel. So this massive cannon
So
only shoots little baby
kind of funny.
arrows. Yeah, it's kind of funny.
And they all go into the hedge of the community garden, which is great. So everyone complains about that. So this is a helicopter, something that I built. Again, it was another tutorial. This was a nice little helicopter. It looks a bit like a Huey, actually, if anyone knows their helicopters out there. Um, so nice and simple cockpit again, just with a lever, and then a few dials and stuff, and then a map. This is supposed to look like the sat nav in a helicopter because pretty much all of them have that now. Just a load of screens instead of all the knobs and buttons now, pretty much.
Sorry,
So let's go down to the main area, and you can talk all about this because it was all your design.
well, let me tell you the reason why the Rising Sun headquarters exists. It's to basically to hate Minecraft chickens. We believe that they're the reason that started all the monsters and stuff, and they're just pure evil, and they need to be exterminated. So I put a cage with a bunch of chickens inside of it over lava, just by a fence. Which I
Uh,
think is hilarious because every time me and Spider see a chicken, we just pull out our swords and just annihilate it. It's hilarious.
yeah, pretty much. I'm not gonna do some of our rituals because any of the younger viewers or the faint-hearted will probably have a heart attack or faint or something. Or just write
Fair enough.
angry letters to spider@ihateyou.com. Um,
There's actually a
so
website.
no, it's just no, it's a joke. Um, so here's a really cool sort of throne with a Ender Dragon head on it. Which is probably something that he slayed because he's a villain. And yeah, some skulls. Which one's the real villain? Sitting in between some skulls there. That was
Yeah, I put a
demonic.
lot of work into this throne.
So the chests are filled with all these items that you see in the item frames. By the way, I pretty much ran out of item frames in my entire world because of how many item frames we've used up. We used up pretty much all of them.
Yeah, over
Um,
here, we have bowls of red, oh sorry, beetroot soup, which kind of simulates blood. As you can notice if you look inside, there's two bowls that are empty. So me and Spire are the only members of the uh Rising Sun headquarters so far. Yeah, and over here
mhm.
is just some basic armor, weapons and stuff. Over here is bows and arrows, but the arrows are poisoned. I really like the new update that came with the Xbox One Minecraft. It, with so many potions that you can use. I also had gliders and ender pearls I put in here. I don't like the what they call it or how to pronunciate it. It's just a pain. But I like the gliders are so fun. Over here is the
And
chopping
there's a head
block.
over here with strawberry jam all over it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Talk about feigning
Steve likes
viewers.
strawberry jam. That's what that is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's just inside the ground right there, and his head is just sticking out. He's singing right now. We should probably give him some time alone.
Yeah, the much less dark version of that story is that his entire body is underground. His head's just above it, and there's a load of strawberry jam that he really really likes but can't get. So he's being punished. Yeah, yeah,
Yep.
that's right.
He likes being in the ground.
So the community tranquil garden is supposed to have a load of bunnies, so I'm going to spawn some of them in. Rabbit, 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 rabbit. I can't do
Okay, I
that.
think it's good. Now, since
No,
I
more
found
bunny
out which
bunnies.
was really cool, we're at
More bunny bun buns. I've noticed that I've spawned a load of bunnies that look the same, but that's
be
because they're desert rabbits.
yeah,
And
they're
this bit
desperate.
here, that's why the grass looks drier. That's
Yeah, I know. Just telling why they're all white. Which I find really cool that different uh it depends on what color that they are depending on where they spawned.
hmm. So is there anything you want to say about this garden?
Yeah, I decided to put flowers all around it with roses in the front and where are they lilies, poppies? They're tulips. Okay, found out something. Just to try and make it nice and peaceful, I placed bone meal all around to give that natural look with the flowers and the grass, and over here is a record player with only one song, which is called Far, which I find very peaceful. Uh,
Yeah,
but the
play it. I'm not sure
alright,
if my music's on, but see if it'll work.
what?
No, sorry, it doesn't work. Alright, so these houses in the foreground, these are done by, these are tutorials from Keralis. I'm just going to put his channel in the description, to be honest, because his tutorials are absolutely amazing. And he deserves credit for these beautiful things. This one is mine. So you can probably tell that it's mine just because there's so much purple on it. But one thing I am really proud of is this little simple design in the wall, which took me a little while to do because it's fairly complex. But all it really is, in case it looks like I'm using any mods or anything, I'm definitely not. You can't use mods on the console. But yeah, it's just stairs positioned in such a way that it looks like a pretty cool modern design. Yeah. I'm not really going to show you the inside. It doesn't really look as good. But there's a little pool on the outside. That's quite cool. So, Villain, do you want to give us a tour through this amazing ship that you've created?
Yep,
SS Albina?
yes. The reason because I made it like that is called it that is because it's completely well albino ship. It's the brightest wood I can use with white sails. I,
Hmm.
I I don't know
And
why
that's why there's no sort of... Hmm?
I don't know why you put this there, but it's the dragon.
I put
Which
it there because it just looks funny.
I
I
had
d-
something completely different as a headpiece, and you just put a talking dragon that doesn't speak words right there.
Hello, I am the Ender Dragon, and I am on the SS Albino. Would you care for some tea? I can show you around the ship. How about that?
Piss off.
I failed. Right. Right, so this is the captain's quarters.
Which is more like
A few
a
little
room.
storage spaces. Yeah, pretty much. Four-poster bed, purple, obviously. I just spawned a bunny in here. I'm so sorry, I can't kill it because I... Oh, how cute is that? It's... Oh. That's so weird. I can't even do that myself. Hold on. Oh, that's how you do it, right?
There you go.
Oh, there we go. It just sort of spun it into. It knows where its place is. I was just like, get back in that chair. It's like, oh, okay. Simple little laptop and mouse. I mean, this is supposed to be like some kind of pirate ship or ship from the very old and ancient days. And I decided to put in a laptop and mouse because I got a bit carried away and forgot which time period we were in.
Yep. It's supposed to be a desk with like the blue or the treasure and stuff all around it to kind of give that
Yeah.
old-timey thing, and then
But
just a
it's a desk
computer
with a desktop. Well,
with
a
a
laptop.
ginormous bed.
Now down here is where the crew sleep, and all the armories at the front and cannons and stuff are all down the sides. You've got 2 rows of cannons each side, which is pretty awesome. It's probably the most cannons I've ever seen on a ship this size. It's
Yeah,
ridiculous.
they fire snowballs,
They do
which
actually.
which
We
is
can show you that
actually
in a minute.
pretty pretty good choice for a ship that's called the SS Albino.
Yeah, because normally you would like try. I mean, there's no black balls in the game anyway, but it doesn't make it doesn't make it better. Snowballs would actually make it better because, well, cannonballs are round balls, and snowballs are white. So it's like white cannonballs. Shut up! Fire in the hole! It just looks so funny. It's just like whoop me.
Oh yeah,
Right, so
those cannonballs will definitely
moving
destroy a
on.
ship easily.
Right, before we go over this way, actually, I'm going to show you this, which is really, really cool. It's something that I pretty much built myself. Villain's helped with a couple of things, and some other guys did as well. They came in and did a couple of tweaks and stuff. It's definitely not finished. There's a lot of stuff in this world that isn't finished, but that's because it's a lot of my buildings are really, really big, and it takes a very, very long time to fill out on the inside. Anyway, so it's the Spider Club house. So it's a clubhouse basically. Builder, the Jolly Spiders, that's me. Hello. And yeah, a few empty rooms each side. The other one's exactly identical but symmetrical. So symmetrically identical. Same on this side. It's a nice big room, so it's probably a games room or something. I don't know what I'm going to put in here. Probably a load of pool tables or something.
He makes so
And some
many
on the other
rooms.
side.
Yeah, I'm the idea
I know.
guy of what to do with all these empty rooms that he constantly builds in every single project.
Pretty much. Yeah, he's my go-to guy for ideas and interiors and stuff like that. So this is floor 1, I guess. And then this you probably would think this is the top floor, but it's not. So it's the top floor with a roof, I guess. And this place is the very, very top. Oh, I've got my elytra on, so I'm flying everywhere. And then get out of my face. And then here is the rooftop, and this is for as you guessed it, helicopters with a big H and stuff. So yeah, I'm not gonna make a helicopter here, by the way. There's just so many already, and I've also got a big airfield over there. So let's go right down to the bottom again. And go through here. You follow it? Nope. So this is a nice outdoorsy area. Oh, just gotta fly up here. This is sort of a place where you could just hang out and have your lunch. I'm especially proud of these hanging baskets. I think they look really, really cool. So it's just literally a dirt block, some trapdoors, some what are they called? Steel bars, something like that. You know that they are. And then some different plants. They're not symmetrical because I just thought, well, it needs a bit more oomph. this is really really cool. These are a few like upside down right way upstairs and stuff like that, which uh, produce quite a nice looking pattern like that. So you can see these bush type things with a flower underneath. I thought that was pretty cool. There you are. Right, so I really don't know what this is at all. Had a guy help me build some of the interiors. I think you helped with some of it, didn't you?
No, I had no help in this. I did not help with this project at all.
Okay. It was someone else from America, basically, so it all confuses me. And then outside
Wow.
here, this is all got to be. So outside here, this is all got to be redone. So I had a lot of TNT blow up this whole place just so I could sort of level it all off and build this crazy, crazy place. So this is all gonna have like a nice back sort of area, all sort of fenced off, maybe with some bushes or something. It's a fairly big project in itself, probably going to be as big a job as doing that building itself to just do the back area here. It's probably going to be some kind of beach. So we'll see what I want to do with that in the future. I will be doing another tour, maybe like an update from a year from now, probably with Villain again.
Yeah.
Well, let's go over now to. We've got a couple more things to show you. I really don't know what this is. Another guy came on wanting to build the tower from Lord of the Rings, like that sermon guy. It falls off it and stuff, kind of crazy. So this is, well, a spider and a phoenix, and we had a little competition to see who could build the best animal that we were. And of course, like I said before, he was a phoenix before, so he built a phoenix, and I'm still me, so I built a spider. And I thought this was pretty cool. Didn't have any help with this or any
Yeah, you definitely
tutorials or
won.
anything. So I might try and recreate this and make a tutorial on it because I think it looks pretty accurate to a spider, and you might want to build this yourself. So that'll probably be a future video for you guys. I just love the way the phoenix looks, though. It's just so good. Fiery eyes and, lava coming out the shoulders and the elbows. I don't know. It's just great. I love it. I just love the unique... And the hench shoulders. Look at those. This guy works out.
Yep. And then
Right,
the entire
so...
backside is like flat.
Oh, no. You got a flat ass. He needs to work out. So, this obsidian path goes all the way from my mansion way over there to all the way over here. All this has got to be sort of done out and built out. Right, so this is the final thing on our tour of my world. And you want to take this one, Villain?
Yeah, sure. This is a rock and roll stage build that I came up with. Spada came up with these floaty doohickeys, whatever they're called, on the sides. They look pretty nice.
Rainbow beacons.
So here's the stage right here. I only found out about this yesterday with the drums that uh if you put these on different materials they make different noise. I had no idea about that, and I think these sound just like drums, which are perfect. Yeah, the real source of music behind here is a jukebox and a chest full of uh
Oh, no way. I didn't see this. That's brilliant. It's awesome.
yeah.
So
And
yeah, I built this drum kit based on the kind of drum kit that I actually have. I'm a drummer, so I tried to do the drums and the cymbals as best I could and stuff. So yeah, and that purple block, by the way, is supposed to be a snare drum. I don't know. I just don't ask. And then these other things are amplifiers, and then the taller one on the left is a bass amp because they're normally a bit taller. Then you've got these PA speakers, which are line array, which you'll see at big festivals, if you know what I'm on about. And then there's this big beast thing that Villain can explain.
I wanted to simulate a monster grabbing the edges of the stage and hovering over it, which I think I did a pretty well job. We're still coming up with a name for this guy. I think of him as the anti-Bieber.
The anti-beaver. It's so good. Alright, do you want to set off some fireworks?
I have them reload? No, I do not. It's very bad. Uh, so I have firework machines behind here that I keep reloading and then firing off. Uh, I only found out about uh these type of machinery or technology that goes into this with the redstone and everything after I met Spida. So I had no idea that you can have like a rapid fire machine gun fireworks.
Let's
Right?
do this. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I think that looks pretty epic for a festival stage.
Do you wanna show them the little technology into these beacons right here that constantly change colors?
Yeah, so if you turn off the fireworks for a bit,
Working on it.
go down this little hole. Long hallway. Right, so it's a really simple redstone clock there. I'll leave a link in the description for this tutorial. It's really, really cool. You've got to check it out, guys. You can go to do it in your world if you didn't know. I'm sure on the PC there's probably some kind of mod for this, and it'll probably have like a smooth fade time between colours and stuff, which will be really cool. But yet again, we don't have any mods, so this is the way we can do it. A fairly simple actually way to do it, even though it looks really complicated. It's actually not. So simple redstone clock, then goes up to this redstone repeater, and then all the way up there. Just choose whatever colours you want, and yeah, basically this is an on-off switch. You've got your sort of start button here, and you've got to make sure that the lever is pressed down, so this block is transmitting through. Then once I can get my thing on it, there we go. It starts it off. Really, really cool stuff. Really, really good stuff. Really simple to do, and I've made 4 of them. So nothing says you can't make one.
I hope we can do another video like this because we just have so much more stuff to show.
We do, yeah. I'll be doing more videos with Villain 8 in the future. He's a great guy to hang out with, and he's built a lot of stuff in my world, including pretty much, most of this, like 90% of this stage as well, and this whole arena, which is really, really cool. So, yeah, guys, we'll do another tour in probably 12 months' time and see how this world has progressed, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheerio!